One small but determined warrior. He looks like one of them, but he's different. His destiny leads him here. Through those doors, he will face a reckoning, one that will determine his future. But the only thing that can protect him is his past. Prince Edmund walked the long hallways of the castle. Although he was an orphan, he was watched over by the ghost of his ancient ancestor, King Edmund the Very First.
How goes the training, Your Highness?
It goes well, I suppose. I know Uncle Roland is a great fighter, but I wouldn't mind cutting down on the bruising.
Now, Edmund, no descendant of mine ever runs away from a good scrap.
King Edmund tried to instill the values of honor and courage in his young ward.
Sacre bleu! No, do not hold that upside down, or it will! Oh, idiots! That was dessert!
And that's the chef.
Forgive me, monsieur. But I cannot stop to chat. If I had 5 hands, still I could not juggle all the cooking for this blasted castle.
Right. Where was I? Oh, yes. Edmund could hardly remember his parents. But he had one treasured possession, a gatestone that had belonged to the royal bloodline all the way back to King Edmund the Very First.
Did my father really wear this?
Of course. The amulet is the symbol of our family's solemn duty to protect the Gatestone. Your father took that responsibility very seriously.
I'll do my best at training, I promise.
And King Edmund hoped that the young prince would. For he knew full well that Edmund would be tested, as all kings are. Edmund would face many trials as he became a man.
Prince! Off the training, I see. Well, don't cut yourself with my latest piece of work.
Actually, Sir Roland still has me using a wooden practice sword.
Well, I've got a surprise for you. I'm making some brand new weapons. So come along to the forge later. Take a look. Fight well.
Right. Get out there, boy, and go hit something. I'll be in the amulet if you need me.
And so Edmund went to his daily training.
Thank you, Peter.
Thank you, sir.
Except today's training would be different.
Are we ready to train, Prince Edmund?
As ready as I'll ever be.
Excellent! You're really coming along. I think it's finally time that—
Uncle Roland!
To arms! To arms! Surprise attack!
I'm ready!
What? No! You have to— King Edmund!
What?
Skeleton attack!
By heavens!
We've got to help them!
Edmund, you have your own duty. Quickly, the throne room.
But—
Don't argue.
King Edmund knew that the skeleton horde was attacking with one objective, the Gatestone. The prince had to get there first.
Quick, it's inside that base. There's a secret passage in the fireplace. Take the Gatestone and...
Thank you.
Halt, thou recreant! Who are you to challenge the royal house?
At one time, I was called Atrelius the Inventor. In another century, I was Denridian the Magician. But you, Ancient One, you may know me as Morgrimm.
You! Morgrimm the Black! Run, boy! Run!
I think not. Give that thing back before you hurt yourself.
You want this?
I don't want the Gatestone. I already possess it. You just don't know it yet. Serve me on the other side.
Oh, my whole body hurts.
Edmund, where are you going, lad?
Oh, you're here. I need a drink of water.
Easy, lad. Take it slowly.
What happened?
He did something. He took the gate stone, and the amulet couldn't protect your mind and body.
The amulet. It's gone!
No, if the amulet was gone for good, I wouldn't still be here.
But I saw... He killed you!
Killed me? Ha! That's a good one. I'm dead, boy, remember?
Indeed, King Edmund the Very First was just as dead as he'd always been. Even Morgrimm could not destroy the amulet, for it was a powerful magical item, just like the gate stone.
No, Morgrimm must have taken the amulet when he changed you into this.
Am I ever gonna turn back again?
I just don't know, lad.
Now I look more like Deadmund than Edmund.
At least you still have a sense of humor, lad. But you're alive. You're not a ghost like me. You've just been transformed.
What do I do now?
First off, the amulet has protective powers, and, well, I'm worried about what might happen if you can't get it back soon. Let's head towards the castle and see if we can find it.
What is this place?
As they rose through the gloom, King Edmund told of a darker time. A time when the castle had need of a place deep down, full of manacles and coiling chains. The prince's father could not abide this, and had converted the place into a cellar for storing drink and salted meats.
It seems Morgrimm's restored this place to its original use as a dungeon. I fear he's taken the whole castle.
Why, he couldn't just come down here and give it to me, or even, heaven forbid, get me an office with a bit of a daylight view. I mean, what is the point of taking over a human castle if all you're going to do is rot in the dungeons?
Yes, sir.
I mean, of course, I have an established skill set, and obviously I was hired to fulfill certain needs. That's why I'm here, but come on, Porcupus, that's hardly a compensation.
Yes, sir.
Oh, not again! Another fighter? Prisoner defeated him. Well, put my door back! Porcupus, I've got it!
Yes, sir.
I'll make the other prisoners fight him. 1 minute. Mark my words, Porcupus. This Roland will be dead by dawn, and that piece of the amulet will be mine. Porky, do you hear something?
Thus, the first trial for the boy prince came into sight. The magical amulet had been split into pieces.
And for some reason, Morgrimm's letting Roland guard one.
We've gotta free him!
And we'll need that piece of the amulet. Right, let's head to Roland's cell. back into the sewers, inward and onward. Well, at least we have the first piece of the amulet.
Do you think Uncle Roland will be all right? Can we change him back?
Priorities, Edmund. If you can't recapture the whole amulet, you'll be defenseless against magic. And then, how will you ever face Morgrimm?
Me? Face Morgrimm?
Of course! What did you think all of this was leading to?
But how will I...
Lad, the hardest part is done. He transformed your body. But haven't you seen the difference between you and Roland? The amulet's magic protected your mind.
So King Edmund revealed the gift and the burden that the amulet had bestowed. Morgrimm was unable to seize the prince's will. But if Deadmund were ever to defeat him, he must first recapture all the pieces of the amulet and regain its protection.
Good lad. Now, upward through the cellars. Then we'll have to cross some open ground to get into the central section of the castle.
We've got to be getting closer to Morgrimm.
That may be, but we must find the rest of the amulet, Edmund.
Edmund. That isn't me anymore, is it? I'm... different now.
Lad.
Deadmund. Call me that. At least it fits.
Well, if you say so, lad.
What's next? Where are we going to find the other pieces of the amulet?
I've been thinking about that. You see, I know some of the legend of Morgrimm the Black.
Over the ages, humanity came to believe the skeleton's a myth. But through the wisdom of the amulet, the royal family had long preserved a secret knowledge, embodied in the ghost of King Edmund the very first. In the beginning, mankind and the skeletons were equals, sharing in the world. The skeletons embodying cold logic and reason, the humans displaying warm passion and emotion. But gradually, the differences grew too great, and war came. Reason turned to obsession, passion turned to rage. The leaders of the two peoples decided that the only way to save the world was to divide it. They made a great magic, the Gatestone, and with it, they created an enchanted ocean and split the world in two, half for the skeletons and half for humanity. But the greatest of the dark skeleton magicians, Morgrimm the Black, did not agree with this decision. He vowed one day to capture the Gatestone and turn its power upon the world once more.
I think some of our other friends may have the remaining pieces of the amulet. We're near the kitchens. Let's start there. You did well, but I'm worried.
Yeah, we only have half the amulet.
If we don't get the rest soon, it's possible that its protection might wear off.
Wait, what?
The amulet protected you before, but with it broken into pieces, its protection is fading. Morgrimm could finally take your mind. Also, I'm linked to the amulet. So
if I don't find the rest soon...
I'll stop appearing.
But why?
The amulet's fragments must be recombined if you are to regain its protection. Only when it is whole can it channel the power of the Gatestone.
Wait, you're saying that the amulet's powers actually come from the Gatestone?
Absolutely. It was fashioned from a piece of the Gatestone.
And if we get the amulet back, if I fight Morgrimm and retake the Gatestone, do you think we can turn them all back? Turn me back?
Maybe the others, lad. But with your mind still human, and your body a skeleton, it's impossible to know what will happen.
If the chef had an amulet fragment, the foreman's got to have one. I think it's time I paid him a visit.
Nice save, lad!
I can't believe Peter turned into that. What is this place?
Morgrimm must be mining the ground for materials. The good news is, we should be able to cut through here to get to the forge.
Good. The foreman must have a fragment. It is strange Morgrimm hasn't posted more guards for the amulet pieces, though.
He probably thinks there's no point. We must be running out of time. Morgrimm's building some kind of doomsday machine with these minerals. I can only guess at the power he'll have if he can use it to control the Gatestone. We're running out of time. Phew.
That should buy us some time. One more piece to go, then you'll be safe. And I'll be ready.
I'm out of ideas, Deadmund. Roland, the chef, the foreman, they all made a kind of sense. But the final piece...
I've got it. Morgrimm picked them because they were my friends. They knew my weaknesses. But I knew theirs too. So now Morgrimm found someone who doesn't have weaknesses. The strongest person he could find.
Peter! But he's huge!
Come on. We can get there from here. No, it can't be. We were wrong. Maybe Morgrimm hasn't given anyone the final piece. Look at that!
Wait, lad. I don't think that's really the amulet. Your amulet. Nearby with your weapons. You were right. Peter does have the final piece. Hurry! I'm fading.
Worst day ever.
You did it!
As long as I can use this to defeat Morgrimm, I don't care what happens to me.
I'm proud of you. I think you're finally ready, Your Majesty. I guess this is how much time we have before Morgrimm's machine is ready. Now that you can safely face him, we have no time to waste. Otherwise, he'll surely try to convert the entire kingdom, as he did your friends.
All right, let's take him down. What are you so happy about?
Quick, lad! The Gatestone!
You're too late. It's locked in, fool. The amplification machine has charged. Nothing can stop it now.
No.
There must be something we can do.
Nothing. Do what you want with me. It doesn't matter. In a minute's time, the immense power of the Gatestone will be unleashed upon your precious kingdom. And when you're all skeletons, everyone will serve me.
It's not fair. Why should it only be used for evil? Why can't we use the Gatestone for good?
Wait, that's it? Use the Gatestone for good? What's the one part of the Gatestone that's different? The good part.
Of course! The amulet's a piece of the Gatestone. So
perhaps if you restore it to the stone...
maybe we can change what it's going to do.
All that machine does is amplify the Gatestone's power. If you join the amulet back to the Gatestone, we can change the nature of that power itself.
But you're inside the amulet. If it's absorbed into the Gatestone, will I ever see you again?
You're ready to be king, lad. You no longer need my guidance. Besides, I'm starting to think this might have been the amulet's true purpose all along. My true purpose.
I'll miss you.
It's getting faster, lad. Quickly, the amulet! Do it, Deadmund! Now! No! I will be with you. Always.
No!
Peace.
Da-da-da-da-dum. Oh, alas. Perhaps I would not mind having just one more hand.
Well, shouldn't you be training with the king?
Oh, not today, friend. I'm having a little break. He beats me most of the time now, you know. Besides, he's sleeping in.
To arms! To arms! Surprise attack!
Serve me on the other side.
Am I ever gonna turn back again?
Rise and shine, Your Majesty. Time you were up and about. Your Majesty, it's a beautiful day outside.
It's good to be alive.